Ricardo. Thank you so much for taking some time with me today.
Hello, Sarah. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm glad that we're having a chance to connect. You and I were speaking recently about doing one of these videos, and I'm so glad that we have that opportunity today. As we're kicking off our conversation, tell me a little bit about your role here at Icon and what it is that you do.
Well, I am really happy also to be here with you, having this conversation. Sarah, I am working as an operation manager for the Flex program. And I would say that every day is an adventure with this team because I consider myself very lucky to have such an amazing team of very committed and nice people. Yeah.
Wonderful. Tell us a little bit about what it's like day to day in your position and how you spend your time here at Icon.
Yeah, well, describing a normal day or typical day at Icon is quite difficult because every day is a different and every day is a challenge in the good sense of the word challenge. And I would say that the most special days or the days that I enjoy the most is when I go to the office because that's when you really see your colleagues. You find out a lot of things that are more difficult to find out when you are at home and in short, as my colleague and friend Mike says, the best ideas come out when we are in the office. So I enjoy a lot these kind of days when I go to the office and I take a coffee with my colleagues, you know.
And get to see each other and really have an opportunity to have that personal
Yeah,
touch of interacting. That's great. So you and I connected most recently through the Diversity, Inclusion, and Belonging Community Group within ICON, our Pride group. Tell us a little bit about your involvement in the Pride Community Group and some of the things that are happening here at ICON.
well, Pride, as you say, Pride is an area inside of diversity, inclusion, and belonging, and I am taking part of this area. And Pride is a community group of LGBTQ plus colleagues and allies, and allies are really important for us because, in fact, they are the key. Because without allies, all this makes no sense. Pride should be something for working all together. We create in Pride, we create an inclusive workplace. ICON will not tolerate discrimination at any kind, and we are dedicated to ensuring that no matter where you are based, our office are safe spaces where you are welcomed and respected. So diversity is an essential component of business growth, helping to make companies more profitable. So we consider really important to have a big diversity, inclusion, and belonging group in ICON, and I am really happy to be part of this initiative.
I like what you said about safe spaces, that the office itself is a safe space for everyone, and also about the importance of having allies and that everyone feels included and connected and valued. Yeah, that's great.
Absolutely.
So, for the Pride group in particular, what are some of the initiatives that you feel are most valuable within our group?
Yeah, I consider that all training we have about diversity inclusion in this company for the staff are important for us because really often the lack of knowledge about it that makes us downplay the importance of the issue and and we found it important this create conscious of people and to give them knowledge about that and we do a lot of initiatives. Some of them are amazing. I remember last year, I think that you also participated in that with that was the we call this something like Pride History and Dance Music Festival. And due to the restriction, we couldn't do it physically. We have to do it remotely. But it was amazing event where there were representatives of each country, was absolutely global, who told us very curious things about the LGBTQ plus history of their countries, and we could also listen music from its countries and dance in your house all together. And it was an amazing event. I really enjoyed.
That was a lot of fun. We were talking earlier about the idea that it seemed like a challenge initially, like you said, because of the COVID restrictions, we were doing it online. How do you make a dance festival work
Yeah,
online? But it
absolutely,
was so fun. It turned out great.
absolutely.
And also, as you said, the important component of understanding the history within different countries, and it just turned out to be a really inclusive and fun and knowledgeable and still really neat. So yeah, I think we'll do that again this year. So I'll look forward to taking part in that as well. Very
Amazing.
nice. So when you think of a company culture of inclusion and belonging, in general, what do you think it takes for a company to truly encourage that kind of a culture that is truly inclusive?
I think that the give importance to this is something key. I think Icon today is an example of the culture of inclusive and belonging, or at least it is in the way to be one of the best. Because in my role, I see how they are constantly trying to dedicate time and initiative to this, and the great importance that is given to it. Because today is something very important in such a big and global company that brings together so many different types of people. Mm, I think that it's important, given this great importance to this topic. Yeah,
And I heard you saying too earlier about the importance of raising awareness and training and providing people with the information.
exactly. Knowledge.
So important. So when you think about your future here at Icon, your future in your career path, and then also within Pride itself, what does that look like for you?
Well, since I joined the company, I had many opportunities for professional growth and even personal growth that I think that they are really close. So I hope to continue developing my career here. And within Pride, I hope to continue contributing and helping for much longer, because I think it's something very necessary. And we should never forget that we are privileged, and because not everyone has it so easy, and that's why we have to help, and we have to continue working in this aspect.
I like that idea of helping one another and realizing where we can really be supportive of one another. That's great. Well, we're very lucky to have you with an Icon, Ricardo. You, thank
I'm
you
really
very
happy
much.
to.
Thank you for
Thank
all
you
your
too.
commitment to DIB in particular and all of your hard work on the Flex program. And thanks for your time today.
It was a pleasure for me. Yeah.